Welcome back. This is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome to another What If story. Now, before we begin our What If, I'm thinking about. Well, I'm definitely going to do it, but I'm going to redo two of my series that I've done before. None of my newer ones. One of my two of my older ones. I'm going to redo What If Deku was a Vampire, and I'm going to redo What If Deku had Lord Determiner's powers. I could improve on that on those two what ifs, so I have some few ideas for it. But let's get back to what's current, what we're working on today. Now, having after the long break I had, well, long for me at least, it's gonna might be a little bit rusty, so you might forgive me for certain mistakes I made because it's been a little bit. So this is what if Deku had an ice quirk called Jack Frost Part 5. As we cut to a part of the city, as a man walks into the bank, several men walk in the bank holding assault rifles as they fire in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, let me properties myself. I am Diablo, as he bows, and you are all my hostages. Boys, strap them all in. Strap them in. As single line, they're strapping explosive vests on them. As he's like, now it's time for the fun begin. Give us all the money, blah blah blah, all that, all that stuff. Give it here, boys. Get the vault. Yes, sir. As he sees one of the bank tellers, as she's trying to decide if she wants to press the panic button. As Diablo sees this, ah yes, you young miss. Were you trying to hit the silent alarms, wouldn't you? She's like, no, don't lie. Here, allow me to help you. As he jumps back, as he presses the silent alarm. There, it's all done. As she's she's confused. She doesn't know what the hell was going on. And she's like, aren't you trying to rob the bank? Yes and no, my dear lass. As several hours come by, as the silent alarm got off, as officers showed in the scene, as they have a line for no negotiations, as he opens his phone and calls someone. Is it done? Yes, several explosions are. Yes, they're all planted. Excellent. Now we just gotta wait for my phone call. As he shuts his phone, as the phone is ringing from the bank, as he hops over the counter, as he sits on it, as he picks it up. Hello, this is Diablo. Who may I be speaking with? This is Officer. Let's call him. I don't know what to call him. Like, I could come up with, like, a Japanese name, but let's just call him Rick. Officer Rick, I guess. This is Officer Rick. I'll be in negotiations. What is your demands? Is the hostages alive? As he's like, huh. Hello, Officer Rick. The people are fine for now. And for my demands, I want pro hero, Ice Emperor, and pro hero, Ice Empress, in my location by the next, oh no, 30 minutes? Or people are start going to die. Or people are going to start dying as he hangs up. As he jumps off the counter, well, ladies and gentlemen, as long as the pro heroes, you all get to live. In one piece, that is. As all the vests are connected to a device, a trigger device, as he's like, yes, you young miss, come here. Boys, get the chair. Get some rope. As they tie her up, as they tape the device on her hand, I suggest you don't press that button unless you all want us to die, that is. As she's scared. She's It's her first day in the job and she's scared shitless. So bad day for her, I guess. We came as soon as we heard, officer. What's the situation here? A person named Diablo has held everyone hostage at the bank. Diablo? Are you certain? Yes. You're not going to get away this time. Dear wife, please calm down. Remember, Diablo's quite the violent one, and he has hostages. Hostages to come first before your personal problem. Fine, Asashi. I don't know why you're not mad. Oh, I'm mad. But we have a job to do. Diablo is looking at his watch. Time's up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You, sir. Up in front. As he has a gun in his mouth. Nothing personal. But they didn't hold up to the end of the bargain. As the as the wall suddenly turns to ice on the right side of Diablo. Huh. Interesting. As he gets behind the dude, as he holds the gun to his head, he's about to. Seems like they're here. All right, boys, get ready. As you have Asashi and Inko, as they're touching the wall, as it freezes, as Inko straight up kicks the wall as it shatters. As Asashi and Inko walk in. As Inko walks in, you have two choices: surrender or die. I prefer you die, personally. As Inko's about to rush forward, as Asashi stops her. Empress. You might want to take a look at the hostages over there. And plus this dude. I could easily blow his head off. As everyone sees, as Inko and Asashi sees the strapped on devices, as Asashi is... Any false move and these lovely people here will die. Especially with my lovely assistant. My new lovely assistant. Didn't catch your name, miss. As she's gagged. Oh, my apologies. As he rips it off. As she's begging for help. You see, these are high-end explosions. As Asashi, seriously, explosions again? Diablo? As Diablo smiles. It's kind of my stick. Asashi, my old friend. She seems a twitchy type, so have fun. And also, I have several explosions, several bombs all around the city. And you know what? Screw it. As he presses it, as everyone hears loud explosions. Now, you could either, come after me, or you could do your job, heroes. As a van comes through the building, hitting Asashi as he goes flying in. As Inko rescued her husband, as you see Diablo on the side of the van, as he slaps the hood. Come on, let's go, boys. As they're driving. Good luck, heroes. As he's driving forward, as the police officer opened fire. As he's like, get out of my way, pigs. As he blasts fire, as the cop cars explode, as he drives through. So much fun. Thanks, Inko. I'll deal with this. You go over there and take him down. With pleasure, husband. As she runs off. Now, miss, whatever you do, don't blow us up, please. Because I really don't want to get nagged on by my wife. And she's like, I'm trying. It's so hard. My hands are twitching. He was right. You're a twitcher. As he unties her, as he grabs the device, as he disarms it, as he goes around disarming all the devices, all the vests. Seriously, that dude's too obsessed with bombs. As he sighs, knowing my wife, he's pretty much dead. As he sees, as you know, Yellow's in the van by now. As he sees Inko in his rearview mirror. Sorry, guys. Give the woman props. She's very persistent. Alright, boys. Kill her. As they open fire, as Inko's using her eyes to get some distance, closing the distance, as she moves to the side, as she blasts ice in the van, as Yellow ducks under, as everyone it's frozen, as the van, sorry, as the van hits a fuel tank truck, as it explodes, as Diablo gets pushed out, as he hits the back of the railing of a bridge that the train's under. Well, Mrs. Hero, guess you caught me. Surrender or die. As Inko keeps ordering, my, you're a bossy one. Very well, I surrender. As he has behind his back, as he pulls out a knife, as he places his gun in front of him. Kick it over. As he kicks it over, come walking towards me. Very well, Mrs. Hero. By the way, how's your baby boy doing? As she gets a very angry look. As she grabs his collar, as she pushes him against the railing off the bridge. As she has her hand around his throat. Oh, aren't you aggressive? Why aren't you pretty strong? You didn't ask my question. How's the boy? As he smiles, don't you ever mention my son from your filthy mouth again, villain. Sorry, as Diablo starts laughing, he's like, I hope he's not too damaged. Physical wise, I bet he's quite messed up in the head by now. You. Choose your words very carefully, Diablo. Next one will be your last. As he's like, well, aren't you aggressive? I've always fancied aggressive women like yourself. It's a shame you're a hero. We could have been so great together. You disgust me, filth of a human being. Oh, that's a shame, Inko. As he hears a train coming, perfect timing. As Inko, what do you mean perfect timing? What's behind your back? Ah, nothing much. As he blasts her enough. As he blasts a small blast, blinding her for a couple seconds, as he stabs her in the side of the ribs, as she lets go, as he drops down, as he starts laughing. See you later, Empress. As he lands on the train, as he drives, as she's calling her side, Sorry, give me a second here. Bastard, you won't get away from me. As she's struggling, as she's walking slowly, as Asashi caught up to her, Inko, are you right? Fine, the bastard stabbed me, that's all. I can still get him. As Asashi, no, we're taking you to the hospital. Excuse me, he's escaping. Yes, I know. But let's call it good for night. We've ready. You're not thinking clear, wife. Let's go. As she begrudgingly, as she finally agrees to go to the hospital, get checked out. As as you have Diablo, as he gets off the train, as it stops to the station, as he drops off, as he walks off, as he walks a couple hours until he gets to one of his safe house where they agree to meet. As all the men are celebrating because they robbed a bank and got away with it. Sorry, guys. You're wondering how he got away with it because those rest of the guards were killed, kind of. Got froze to death by Inko. The people that were robbing the vault blew up the floor. It was connected to, a sewer. So as they did it, they robbed the bank and played his little. He had some fun with the Midorias. You're right. Of course, boys. So, did we get the money? He's like, yes, we got it. Good. We'll be using quite a bit of it. We'll be using some of it for my personal project. What do you mean, boss? You three, come with me. I will fill you in the next step of my plan. As they walk into a separate room, as he walks in the office, as he has pictures over the wall, as there are pictures of Izuku. Sir, what's going on? What exactly is this? Isn't that the boy we captured? Yes. Everything I've done till now has been to my singular goal. Sashi won't join me, so I'll take his son. Sir, the boy doesn't seem to be really interested. Oh, don't worry. He'll come around. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to break his spirit. Break his spirit first. Did you get the number to what I asked you to get? Yes, sir, I got him. But why would you? Are you looking to hire a mercenary? Yes, exactly. And get me in touch. Sorry, guys, give me a second here. So, how's the new recruit going? He's doing fine, sir. He's very go getting. Such a shame. What's. What does that mean, sir? Such a shame he's gonna die soon. It's just a pity. It's hard to find more go getters like him, but in war, there's necessary sacrifices need to be played. What's our orders, sir? Simple, boys. We're going to play a little more reckless to get the boys' attention. Do stuff out in the open. Like some of these rookies we see nowadays. And everything would be set in play. I have all pieces lined up, ready for the grand performance. Some time passed. As we do a time skip, the natural stuff. We haven't hit the end of middle school yet, but we're getting there. We haven't entered the last year of middle school, so there's still 4 years, but I have plans. So as you have as you have Izuku training with Kennedy, as he's been training hard with her and studying, as he gets beat down like normal with his big sister, she will always have the edge on him for right now. As Kennedy says, I think we're done for today. For now. As she turns her back, I'm not done yet. As he rushes as he creates a ice sword, as he goes into swipe, as she pairs it with her own blade, with on her ice blade. Still, I'm very impatient, Izuku, but you're improving quite nicely. As she's having more fun now. As Asashi appears in front of him, as he has both ice walls blocking him. That's enough, you two. You're a drag. You're you're giving me a headache. I really don't want to watch you beat down your brother again, so call it a day. You've been training for quite a bit. Yes, father. Hey, old man, how's mom? She's fine. After the stabbing. Can't believe that bastard did that. As Ezekiel isn't getting upset. Don't worry, your mother will get back at him. She always does. As they walk off, as Izuku walks past his sister as he goes up to his room. Kinude. Yes, father? Keep an eye on your brother. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Yes, father. I'll keep an eye on him. I know that boy way too well. If he's anything like his mother, hopefully not too much, he won't let this go. It's only a matter of time before he takes matters in his own hands. He's a little not ready for that quite yet. As Ezekiel walks in his room, as he goes into his dark room, as he opens, he turns on the light, as he has a map of the city and pin marks where Diablo's activities usually go by. As he's like, I'm gonna find that bastard and kill him. I can't go out searching myself. Family's probably suspicious already. As he walks out of the dark room, as he goes to a window, as he opens it, as he holds his palm out, as he creates a ice bird, you know what to do. As it flies out, it's basically a hawk, basically what it is. As he has an ice hawk, as it flies, as he has a what the hawk sees, he sees. He has he has a little field tricks that he's kept hidden from his family. He's able to create ice. Sorry, give me a second here. I need to pronounce this right. He's able to create ice constructs like birds and wolves and stuff like that. As he didn't create one. He created like, let's say he created three. As he creates three of these ice hawks, as they fly, as they scan around the city, searching for any signs of Diablo or his men. Meanwhile, at Diablo's base, hey, you're the new recruit, aren't you? What's your name, kid? As the newbie tells his name, nice to meet you. You did pretty well in the last job. Quite impressed, actually. I have a special assignment for you. To, to help you prove yourself. If you do this job, if you do this job correctly, I see a future in my organization for you, kid. Go to this location. What do I have to do, sir? Just guard it. That's what I have to do. Guard it for a couple days. And if everything goes out without a hitch, we'll talk about further. We'll talk further into your career. As he smiles. All right, run along, kid. You have your orders. Sorry, guys, my video cut out on me, but let's continue our story. As Izuku's sitting in his bed, as he's concentrating, as he has his feet in a meditation stance, as he's sitting on his bed, as he's concentrating, as he's searching the city, as all of his electronics in his room come on, as you see on the TV, this symbol, as is on all his electronics, even on his phone, as he sees on the phone, as his phone rings, as he picks it up. Hello? Hello, Izuku Midoriya. As he's like, who is this? Who I am is not important. But a little birdie told me that you're looking for a certain someone. As Izuku continue. As the mysterious caller, he's using a voice modifier, so he doesn't know. Like, yeah, it's interesting. As I have the location who you're looking for, as he's like, what? You know where he is? As he's like, correct, Izuku Midoriya. Why are you? What do you want? What exactly you want? No one. There's something. There has to be catch. There's no catch, young man. I need him removed from the board. My employers do not appreciate his interference. I'm sending his location to your phone now. What you do with this information is all up to you. I figured you want some get some revenge after what happened at the whatever happened. Well, sorry, what happened after the the skyscraper incident. I'll leave. I'll leave it all up to you, kid. As he gets the location, as he memorizes it, as he shuts his phone, as he crushes his phone, he's not gonna get away. He's gonna pay for what he did to me. As he drops the phone on his bed, his screen got cracked a little bit, but it's not totally broken. As Ezekiel gets a sweater on, as he opens the window, as he jumps out, as he cushions his fall with his ice, as he creates like a like a slide, as it melts, as it just turns back into water. As we cut to some time pass, a couple hours, as you have Diablo on top of a building, as he's in view of the warehouse that everything's gonna go down, as he's next to a guy laying down as he has a sniper rifle placed into the building. You got a good viewpoint? Yes, I got. Don't know what you're after, but whatever. As long as you pay. Don't worry. You'll get the full amount that we discussed over the phone. This, but don't kill him until the boy arrives. Whatever, man. I'm getting paid regardless. I care less. As he gets in position, as he's like, good. Get in position. Get ready. The boy's the boy has arrived. As a Diablo is on top of the building, as he's gazing down on Midori, as he smiles. Let the show begin. As Diablo opens the phone, as he dials 911. This is the, police operator. You need to come hurry to the warehouse downtown. There's something, I heard gunshots. As he hangs up the phone, as we cut to Izuku, as he blasts the door open with, yeah, he straight up does kick the door open, going, freezing a couple guards in the way. As he wasn't, the guy who's watching this place under Diablo's orders, he had a few other people with him. So as Ezekiel freezing them all, as he walks past, as he gets to the more open area, well, inside it at least, it's a big warehouse. As he gets there, as he sees, someone around his age, as he's holding the gun, shaking. What the hell? Where is he? Where's Diablo? As he's shaking, don't come any closer. I will shoot you. I don't want to, but I have to. Easy, man. All I want is Diablo. Where is he? And I'll leave. He's not here. Calm down, man. Let's drop this, let's drop the piece. We could talk this out. As he's calming him down, as he's moving closer, as the kid threw the gun. Damn it, I can't do it. I can't kill a person. Robbing a bank is one thing, but killing someone's. I didn't sign up for that. The two officers pulled in. They're in one squad car. As they pull in front of the factory, as their phones, both their phones, pick up. Oh, will go off as they see the symbol on their phone as they answer, "Hello, hello, officer." As he's talking with this mysterious person's talking with him, as you're like, if you want us to do this, you're going to have to sweeten the pot. And his partner's like, we want more money. Very well. We will double your pay. I will transfer the money as soon as you do what I hired you to do. What I paid you to. Don't worry, whoever you are. If you give us the money and we'll do whatever. As money's being transferred now. As they look at the account, excellent. Plus you're doing business with whoever you are. As they hang up. Alright, partner. As soon as we hear the gunshot, move in. Understood, sir. Understood, man. A partner. Yeah, they're officers. They're partnered together. Sorry. Majority of officers don't go solo, so they have a partner for per protection, cop stuff. Of Diablo. All right, take your shot. As he's smiling, Deku walks closer to the guy. As they're pretty close. As all everyone hears is a loud gunshot. Shoots the kid in the head as blood splatter all over Midoriya's face as he grabs the dude. As by the time the officers bust into the factory as they hold guns to Midoriya. Freeze, punk. You're under arrest for the murder. For murder. As Izuku's, what murder? I haven't killed anyone. What's the dead body over there for then? And the several up front when we walked in. Those people, sorry, small pause. They weren't killed, but they were shot in the head by the officers. Yeah, where I'm going with this. Lay on the ground, put your hands behind your back. As he does, as he gets on his back, as they handcuff him. Hey, partner, let's have some fun with him first before we bring him in. What do you say? You're reading my mind, man. Remember, don't damage the face. As they trip him, as they beat him with nightsticks. After they beat Izuku, they put him in a cop car as they drive off. As it became a crime scene, as several officers come in to investigate as they go through information, get all the evidence that's pointed to Izuku now. As he's like, excellent, everything's moving nicely. So where's my money? As he pulls a gun out. It has a silencer as he shoots him in the head. Huh, pay you? You look like an idiot? Not paying you shit. As he kicks his body. Time to destroy I love destroying young people's lives. I get a kick out of it. As he starts laughing, as he walks down the stairs. As the gun, he placed Izuku's DNA on it. He's been planning this for a while now. As he's going to frame Izuku for murder. As before he leaves, he walks back and burns the body to crisp, where there's nothing left, with his fire quirk. Destroy evidence. The good old days. Alright, let's get out of here. It's only a matter of time before the pigs show up here. Can't wait to see this on the news. as he walks off. As Inko and Asashi and Kinde were talking in the kitchen, as the what was on TV was interrupted by a breaking news. As she sees Inko drops the plate she had in her hand, as she sees Izuku being pulled into a cop car, handcuffed. As she as she falls down her knees. What the Kennedy, see if your brother's upstairs. Inko, I don't think he's upstairs. This is live. How is this possible? What the hell was he thinking? We don't know everything that we don't know anything yet. We're going to have to go through the proper channels. As Kennedy knocks on the door, Izuku, are you in there? As she gets on answer, as she just breaks the door down, as she sees he's as he's calling out for Izuku. He better not be in that black room again. As she opens it, she turns the light as she sees the map and all the reports on Diablo as she runs out and get her parents. As she yells out to Inko and Asashi, her mother and father, as Mom, Dad, you should take a look at this. As they walk up to Izuku's room, as she sees the map. Damn it, that boy. Oh shit. Guess my hunch was right. He went after Diablo. Figured he held a grudge. What do you mean? You knew he was going to go to get. Oh, sorry. He was going to confront. Sorry, he was going to go after Diablo. Wasn't totally sure, but I had my hunches, wife. As Kennedy is taking this hard because she was supposed to watch him. As Asashi puts his hand on his daughter's shoulder. It's alright, dear. You had no. It's not your fault. You had no idea Izuku was going to break curfew and sneak out and get arrested, of all things. Let's head to the department, see what we're dealing with. I forgot to mention this, but the evidence that they have against Izuku has all been altered to pin everything on Izuku, even the rifle that's on the building. After Diablo killed the man, he planted all the DNA evidence needed to be with the gun, with the sniper rifle, and plus with the officers, in the pocket. So a lot of things went down, and he is, yeah, he's not gonna be too, it's not gonna be a good time for Izuku at this point. As you have Izuku in the interrogation room, as the officer slams his hand against the counter, as it's been like a day or two, as he's like, "What did you do, kid? Not only did you use your quirk without a license, that we could possibly overlook, but the murder of 6 people, what we saw at the scene seemed like a execution. You can't you can't dodge this one, kid, even if your parents are heroes. You're going down for a long time, you punk." It's like, I didn't kill anyone. I don't even have a gun. Explain the fingerprints. Explain your DNA evidence all over the place. I'm guessing you used a sniper rifle to kill that kid. To kill several people. We're not sure. We'll get the forensics. We'll get once we finish our investigation, we'll get all the evidence we need against you in this case. You spoiled little shits think you could break the rules whenever you want because your family is heroes. Sorry, kid, but the world doesn't work that way. Better make peace while you can. You're going to go away for a very long time. Come on, let's go. Let this little punk sulk in what he's done as the officers leave. As a couple days has passed, as she's been talking to officers, and she's like, I can't believe my son would do something like this. The evidence, it's clear that he did. Miss Empress, I'm sorry we have to be under this unfortunate circumstances, but your boy, he's a bad apple. As she's getting upset, as she wants to believe her son, but yet all the evidence towards he's the culprit of this. Now she has killed before in hero work, but this is a lot more severe, and it's a dishonor on her family. So she's not very happy right now. As the Sashi gives him a mean look at the officer. I know what you're thinking, Ego, but our son's not capable of this. As how do you explain that? The evidence on the table. You need to calm down. No, I need to see. I need to. I want him to say it to my face. This is not going to end well. She walks into the area where Izuku's sitting on the table where he's handcuffed, a chain around the table, stuff like that. And Izuku's like, "Hey, mom," as she's not paying attention to him. As she sits down, don't fucking hey mom me. Explain this. As she has evidence. Mom, I didn't do shit. Stop lying to me. Tell me what happened. Tell me you didn't do this. The evidence clearly says he did. I didn't, Mom. As he's going back and forth with his mom. Believe me, Mom, I didn't do this. Wish I could, son. But you're the disgrace to our family. I can't help you. As she gets up. Goodbye. I won't have my family associated with a villain. As she's like, sorry, Izuku, Mom, I don't mom me. I'm no longer your mother. As she walks out, slams the door. Now, Inko is very driven by right and wrong. She kills, yeah, for villains that pose a problem for the general population, but she's very besides besides killing on a job, she's very strict on rules and such like that. So yeah, I know I didn't want to do this, but I kind of had to. The idea popped in my head. I just had to bring it out into video form or audio form. So let's continue. Inko, you need to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. I I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Something doesn't add up. You might not accept it now, Asashi, but that boy over there, he's nothing to her. He's nothing to me now. From day on forward, I only have one child, my daughter. As she walks past Asashi, as he's about to walk in as officer, sorry, sir, sorry, Emperor, we can't allow you any more visitors today. Very well. As he walks off, let's time skip a little bit as you have Izuku handcuffed on the jury, not on a jury, but being prosecuted by the judge. As the trial commences, as they hard down the evidence pretty hard, and he got nailed. So he's like, it saddens me to see such a promising young man fall such evil ways. I'm gonna make an example of you to all To all your all ruffians think you could be above the law because your family comes from hero line. I hereby sentence you to prison for life. As he has basically for life, yeah. As he slams his little gauntlet. Get this punk out of here. As they drag him through. As the judge go back into, his office area at the courtroom, as he sighs, as he gets a phone call. Very good, Judge. My employer will be very pleased. As the judge, where's my family? Release them. Don't worry. Your precious family won't be harmed. We'll release them in 24 hours. Thank you for the show. As it cuts out. As he's sorry, kid. But my family comes first. As during the whole trial, Izuku doesn't, in his eyes, it didn't seem like he was all there. As Inko's was in the trial, as they walk him out, as he passes Inko, as they stop for a second. Oh, sorry, guys. The fact that you won't believe your own son over some supposed evidence. Everything's so, everything's clearer now. As Inko, I don't have a son. As Izuku closes his eyes and opens them. I see. You're a hypocrite. As she's like, what? Well, don't think I don't know. You killed a lot of people during your vigilante days. You're nothing but a hypocrite, Inko. I see things clearly now. Goodbye. As Inko sheds a tear, as deep down she loves her kid, but she can't look past this incident. As Izuku gets transported into a prison bus. And that's where we're going to stop it. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, because this is going to be a long video, by the way, guys. Sorry about the length. If some of you guys don't like it, I like to keep my videos between the 30-40 mark, but today, I guess you guys get a longer video. So, hope you guys have a good night and day, judging by time zones. Alright, bye.